What's up, Internet? I'm Ooooh Ra. Actually, my name's David, and I'm just a huge football fanatic. It's actually unique how I got my name Ooooh Ra. It actually came from a line from a really cheesy, bad movie, but you know what? The line was just totally cool, and Jamie Foxx nailed it. This is the first installment of what I would love to be many installments. In fact, this one here is pretty much just a recap of our LNFL draft, the Leave Nothing Football League. Okay? What this is just a bunch of guys getting together and having a blast. It's a fantasy football league. There's no money involved. It's nothing but pride, and it's nothing but just the utter want to succeed and to rub it into everybody's face, period. This is now the 5th year we've done a live draft. First year was simply over the computer, and every year it's people from all over Ontario, Quebec. We get together at somebody's house all in person, and we just all announce our picks. You know what? It's just simple fun. But here's the catch. I'm definitely the best one in the league. No word of a lie. I'm top 3 every year. And you know what? Hopefully I'm going to share to you my ultimate secret. That ultimate secret is this. Look at fantasy football as if it's a business. It's not personal. It's just business. Don't fall in love with your players. Don't reach for players. And do not, for the sake of love in this game, draft too high. Period. Simply put, that can make or break a team is a good draft at the beginning of the year. But then again, you're looking at the draft and you're saying, heck, you know what? I got a great draft, and you might have a great draft, and you might go 4-0. You might just dominate a league. But the problem is you're going to love that team so much, but with every business comes change and adaptation, just like every single football season. Starting out last year, Jamal Charles, Kenny Britt, Marcus Colson, Antonio Gates. Okay, I started off strong, but then I had to adapt. Injuries plagued me. Here's the catch. I finished the year with Tim Tebow, Laurent Robinson, and a resurging Willis McGahee. Okay? It's just the way it goes. The cards fall. You just got to know when to hold them and know when to show them. Now, what I'm doing this year for my league, the LNFL, is every year I do a draft grade. I let everybody know how shitty they did, how porous... I let them know what I feel, how they did, good or bad. Just a matter of draft grades. A, B, C, D. Even last year I gave a guy an F. When you draft Brett Favre when he's retired and Ryan McBean, simply because you saw him on a trip when he went to the Dominican and you put a defensive tackle on your starting IDP lineup, yeah, okay, F. Now, start things off. What I'm going to do this year is not going to do worst to first or who I thought was the best draft. I'm just going to go simply put this. Everybody gets a grade no matter how good they did, no matter how bad they did. I'm going to take the people who finished last year, bear in mind it's the way they finished, and I'm going to draft them from worst to first, not what I feel the grade is, okay? Now, here's the irony. The 2010 winner happened to finish last in 2011. Dallas Almighty. He had some strong picks. I'm not going to lie to you. He went into the year with 3 keepers. He went in with Matt Ryan, he went in with Dwayne Bowe, and he went in with LeSean McCoy, who I feel is going to have an absolute breakout year. If you're wondering who to draft this year, whether it be LeSean McCoy or Ray Rice, go McCoy, 100%. Luckily for him, in the first round, he was able to grab Matt Forte. Love that pick. Love it, okay? Hands down, he's going to give you numbers. He's going to give you yards. He's going to give you touchdowns. Quite frankly, touchdown, Denver Broncos. Yep. No, T.O. was good. 13th round, you could take a fall. Okay, yeah, they released him. No. Don't hold on to him. Drop him. See if you can pick up a backup quarterback. See if you can pick up a run. Teams just dropped everything for a 53-man roster today. Terrell Owens was one of them. Trust me, they set their rosters. Now's a bad time. Drop them. Maybe you can be after a week 1 flyer. Yeah, go ahead. Hold on to him. Yeah, hey, look, it's no skin off my ass. Trust me, you're just going to give me $40 at the end of the year. Okay, have a good one. Yeah, ciao. Yeah. Putts. Notable mentions about Dallas Almighty's draft. Victor Cruz, 3rd round. Now bear in mind, this is a 3-keeper league, so ideally that's the 6th round. Stole him. Jeremy Maclin in the 6th round, ideally the 9th round. Stole him. Absolutely stole him. Randall Cobb, 14th round, sleeper pick. Love it, 14th round. The first play of his NFL career, he takes a kick return back 104 yards. How do you not love this kid? Steal pick. Sam Bradford, round 13, ideally 16. Steal pick. Stole Sam Bradford. That kid's nothing but improvement right now. I said 2 years ago he's the next Peyton Manning. Maybe I overstepped my boundaries there, maybe just a little bit. Where I think this draft really, really shined is what I like to call my love pick. This was the only love pick I like of all the 10 teams that drafted, including myself. I really, really loved Jacquez Rogers, 17th round. 17th round, and a kid was nothing but upside. Nothing but upside. Love that pick. Love that pick. You can't have good without bad. Okay? Stevie Johnson, 5th round. Don't get me wrong. Stevie Johnson could have a breakaway. I just don't like him. Period. Don't like any of his inconsistencies. Don't like breakout season. Then all of a sudden he's a prima donna wide receivers mean absolute inconsistent play in fantasy football. I think I already mentioned Terrell Owens. And then you know what? Look at Chad Johnson. 2 of the biggest prima donnas in football today. And you know what? They're nowhere to be found. To go on to the bad 5th round that he had, DeAngelo Williams, I do not like. And I haven't liked since he had that monster year 3 years ago, okay? Stay away from him. Stay away from any running back in Carolina. In fact, stay away from anybody in Carolina not named Newton or Smith. One thing I didn't like as well was Mikel Shore in the 7th round. A guy who is suspended the first 2 games. We know he suspended the first 2 games, and you take him that high. You could have got him at least 5, 6 rounds later. Easy money on that one, okay? He would have been there. So, overall team grade is as follows. Okay, I'm not going to worry about kickers. I'm not going to worry about defense. I'm not going to worry about all that yada, 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 because, you know, those are plug and plays. There's very few kickers in this league that you want to hold on to. And you won't figure that out until about week 6. QBs. He ended up with Matt Ryan, who, you know what, let's face it, he could have a breakout year. He could have a good year, but, you know what, he could also be Matt Ryan of old and put up mediocre numbers. Matt Schaub I like, if healthy. Sam Bradford, 13th round. Love Sam Bradford, 13th round. It's nothing but upside for the kid, okay? First overall pick, everybody's forgetting that. He had the Josh McDaniel system, but you know, everybody bought into that he was going to blow up like a Kyle Orton. Me being one of them, of course. But for once, he has consistency. Jeff Fisher will straighten that team out, and he will have a consistent offense. But I'm not counting him top 10 quarterback. No way. Top 15 if lucky. Top 15 if he can find somebody that he's going to get consistent throw the ball to. But who could that possibly be? Amendola, Quick. It's up in the air. As much as Matt Ryan has some upside, and as much as I do like Matt Schaub, he still needs to stay healthy. Okay? And as much as I like Sam Bradford, he still needs to prove it first. So overall rating for Dallas Almighty's quarterbacks is a B. Running backs, on the other hand, I really, really, really do like. Okay, all starting with Shady McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is going to be the player this year. Granted, health concerns are an issue. He will be the one constant for that Philadelphia offense. Mike Vick is too inconsistent, and the wide receivers, they're way too riddled with injuries and way too riddled with inconsistent play. For me to love anything else but him, he will be the constant. Team him up with Matt Forte. There's a starting tandem. There is a deadly starting tandem. But, you know what? The drafting of DeAngelo Williams, don't like it. Splitting backfield carries, splitting reps with Cam Newton, for Pete's sakes. Don't like him at all. Mikel Shore, possible breakout player, but way too high in the draft. Do I like Mikel Shore this season? At some point. Not right now. Daniel Thomas, you know what? Round 9 equaling round 12 with 3 keepers. Okay, flyer pick, I agree. But where he really, really made up for any misconception on running back, Jacquez Rogers. Anything happens to Michael Turner, he becomes the next Maurice Jones-Drew. Granted, he's a little smaller, but he will be able to put up numbers. He is a speedy little back, and he's going into a good offense. All things said and done, running back grade, A-, like his backs. Wide receivers, good, a little bit of bad. To me, the only thing showing him up from an A grade is the inconsistency of the players. Love where he got these picks. Love where he got these picks. Stole Cruz, stole Macklin. Despite how inconsistent Macklin's play may be, round 6, round 9 with keepers, you know what? I'll take it. I'll throw in Randall Cobb in the mix. Thaddeus Young, round 8. Love that too. But consistency, kept Bo, he just doesn't want to play. Usually these guys, when they're in a contract year, they play their balls off. But you know what? I don't know about Dwayne Bowe. He could and he couldn't. Finally showed up to camp. You know what? Let's see what he can do. Dwayne Bowe, Victor Cruz, Stevie Johnson, Jeremy Macklin, Thaddeus Young, Randall Cobb. A lot of potential, a lot of mishmash. I like it, don't love it. B+. Tight ends. One thing that I've always loved about drafting tight ends is drafting your starter and drafting your backup. Like I said, it's a business. CYA, cover your ass. Vernon Davis, great pick. I love it. But here's the flip side. There's no backup. He did not draft a backup tight end. Now, you know what? You might say, oh, you don't need a backup tight end. Yeah, but there's 7 roster spots available. You could have grabbed somebody. Let Daniel Thomas stay on the waiver wire and draft Owen Daniels. As much as I love Vernon Davis, one tight end bugs me. So, B+ tight end factor. Other things to take in consideration, you didn't start drafting individual defensive players until after round 10, like that. Didn't draft a kicker till after round 10, like that as well. So, in all saying that, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight end, good draft positions, Dallas Almighty, B+.